Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sunesha, and this is my off-camera show. And this episode, we're gonna discuss what I'm gonna buy this summer sale. I say we, but it's only me. Yeah, so this is a game that will probably what I will buy on this summer sale. So let us start. One of the games that caught my eye was this game called Wolf Quest. And why do I'm interested in this weird game? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. It was like about 20 years ago when the computers was still not that cool, and everyone was a nerd by then. Okay, enough with antidotes. I played a game that was a simulation game where you played as a wolf, and this game also. This game is a wolf simulator, so I can be a wolf again and get puppies. Cutie puppies. Yeah, that's really weird. A guy that play turn-based combat and simulated murder games, but yeah, I like animals. I like stealth game and birds so on. And another game that has caught my eye is Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut. And you may be wondering, but yeah, Sunesha, I saw you play that game on your channel. Yes, I have the game on my Xbox 360, and there is a director's cut version on the Xbox 360. I never bought it because it was a fucking stupid game. You could only play it from your CD. You couldn't install it on your hard drive for some stupid reason, you know, ports and so on and so forth. Yeah. So why do I want to say game once more? I'm gonna tell you why. In the first version of Deus Ex Human Revolution, Eidos Montreal, the guys that made this excellent game, decided to outsource their boss fighters. So in Deus Ex Human Revolution you could play the whole game as a stealth game, non-lethal, without killing anyone, but they forced you to kill the bosses because it was like another company had made the bosses and put it in the game, and that was actually what happened. So yeah, they didn't really fit in, the boss fighters, they fitted in somehow, but you couldn't kill them non-lethal. In director's cut, they had made non-lethal solutions for the bosses and added some other stuff, and it includes everything released about David. So if I can pick that up for a cheap price, I will pick it up because I want to play the whole game non-lethal. I will probably not play that on my channel because I've already done it once and nobody watched that series more than myself maybe. Yeah, another game that caught my eye. Why do I say caught my eye? It sounds like I'm trying to say something to sound cool, and yeah, that's what happens when you read. I read like the 200 books per year in English, so my English is a very mix of complicated words in strange situations because I know a lot of words, but I'm not a native speaker, so I use them in weird ways. Yeah, why do I explain those stuff? Maybe just because I can. Shadowrun is a cool game that is fairly new, so I will probably not get this game very cheaply. But it really doesn't matter. It's not that expensive. It's only 17 euros or $17 or $18 or whatever. It's usually the same one. So you are playing as the big girl and you escort your little girl around in a stealth environment. And as you can see, it's not AAA quality, but I think it seems to have a lot of heart, this game, and I've always been a sucker for female, playing a female, maybe because I really want to be female. After all, they are smarter, smells better, looks better, so yeah, maybe I want to be a female, I don't know. But yeah, I want to play this game, and that's definitely a game I will pick up, but it probably will not be so cheap as it is new, but I really fell in love with what I see in there. It probably is not that polished, but I'm not that picky. I'm not a game reviewer, so I don't care. I play games for fun, not to make fun of games. It's all fun in games. Another game that I fell in love with just watching it. I can't remember how I saw this game, but it's visually very interesting, and one of the things I always wanted to play, but I never had the time or money, was a survival game. So this is a survival walking simulator. So yeah, and you run around in very weird environments, and I like that. It's probably spooky, scary, and so on, and that's a lot of fun. And I want to try out a survival game, so why not try out this? This is you land on an uncharted planet, and you have to find out what the fuck is going on, and you fight environments and so on. So that can be interesting. I never done that, and I really liked the visual of the games. It looks interesting. It seems like a very interesting place. Just a relaxing game where I can explore and die in. So, but that is definitely a game I want to pick up, and it's fairly cheap and it's fairly new, so I will not probably get a big discount on that game. Another game I will pick up, not critically acclaimed, not very popular by reviewers, but as a stealth gamer, Thief is one of the better stealth games. Yeah, I say that because I play stealth. It's not a great game for non-stealthers, but it is a great stealth game. I already own the Xbox 360 version, the Xbox One version, so if I can pick it up for a cheap amount of money, I will do that just to support the series. I think we will never see Thief 2. There are four games before this version, but we will probably never see continue that because all the reviewers rip it out, and yeah. I will not buy Dishonored 2 as it is not available yet, so, but that is definitely a game I want to play. I'm not sure about this. I played some real-time strategy and I still don't like it. I tried out a private copy of an older game, not Total War, but I want turn-based. I prefer my strategy turn-based, not real-time. I don't like real-time, it's stressing. YouTuber's Life, I'm not sure why I added just because maybe I'm a YouTuber, but I don't think if I can get it very cheap, I would probably check it out, but it's not high on my list. I already have all the Hitman game, but the newest one, and so, but yeah. Maybe if I can get it for free almost, I will get it again. I already have a version. This is a game super hot. This is a game that caught my eye. Why do I fucking say caught the eye? This is a stupid expression. Why do I keep saying it? It's just because I don't want to say it. And yeah, this game is interesting because it's a really weird game mechanics. When you move, the game speeds up. So when you don't move, the game stops. So it's a really cool interpretation of bullet time. So it's kind of you can manipulate the speed time of bullet time. So that's really cool concept. It is not very popular right now, but if I can get it for a cheap price, I want to try it out just because it's interesting gameplay mechanic. Yeah, I want to get this Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but not yet. And this is also another Deus Ex game I haven't played, because this is a mobile version, they are ported to PC, so my expectations are not very high on that version. But I want to play it just because it's a Deus Ex game and I want to play it. Yeah, and hopefully I can get it super cheap. I just want to play it just because I can. The Talos Principle is a puzzle game I think I'll also get, but it's probably too expensive right now. And here we have the two older stealth game that I actually never played. It's a Cold War version of... Yeah, it's kind of like a Hitman in the Cold War scenario. And I have never played those ones. They catch my... I said it again. I can't fucking believe myself. Election Gone is the latest version of this continuation of this series, and I read a lot of good things. They compare it to Hitman in a Cold War scenario, and that's a game I'm interested in. This is fairly new, so I don't think I will get it very cheap, but this is a new version released in 11th of March 2016. And it's from a smaller developer, so it's probably not that famous, but it's a game I want to play because it's probably a cool game to play. Yeah, and it's a Cold War theme. And people that know me, I love everything about spies and the Cold War. Very interesting genre. Another game that didn't caught my eye, but I liked anyway. Yeah, I made it. I made a joke of myself. That wasn't funny. Yeah, so Mordheim, City of Damned. That's another cool game, and you kinda it's an RPG with turn-based battle, and I love turn-based, and I like RPGs, so it's probably a good thing in a Warhammer universe that I really like. And one cool thing I read about this game, you kind of have your squad of people when you're playing. For example, if someone is getting really hurt in the leg, they will limp for the rest of the game, and that's kind of fun that you can have an invalid on your team. And I love that. That's why I love XCOM 2, because the characters become something more, they become real, and that's what XCOM 2 do very well. I put all these guys on my list, and then I tried a pirate copy because there are no demos available, so I tried it out, and I once more discovered what I already knew. I don't like real-time strategy, so I would probably not buy one of them. And this is another cool game, Team Templar Battle Force. This is a kind of a turn-based game in XCOM style. So this is probably a game I will pick up. I will probably get it for a cheap, historical low price. Yeah, but this is a game I want to play just because it's cool with turn-based battle. And this is actually one of the Warhammer games I really want to play more, because also this is turn-based strategy. Space Hulk is after the board game. I don't know if anyone is as nerdy as me, but I played the board game. It's based on the board game Space Hulk, and I think they did a good work. I read about, though, that they was not really good on the technical part. It was buggy like hell, and people was pissed off as usual. But I want to play it more. I would probably play the new Hitman game as soon as they have released every chapter and so on. I'm not interested. I want to have the whole Hitman game and just lock myself in and don't do anything else than Hitman for a whole week, and then I want the whole game. So that's how it is about that game. The Shadowrun games, I'm not so interested right now about those. I think I have some more money, many more games I want to play. I would probably buy this Hitman Go game if I can get it for the cheap, just because it's a Hitman game. Yes, I'm a sucker. They sucker me off the money. I want to buy it just because it's Hitman. I have no clue if it's a cool game or not, but it's a Hitman game. So I want it, of course. Maybe I will pick up the new. I have never played Splinter Cell Blacklist. Maybe I will pick it up. Maybe I won't. Not. But these two are high on my list. I played the very old Xbox versions of these games. I really like them, and I want to play them again. I'm probably going to get them for a very, very cheap price. So that is a game I definitely want to check out. Oh man, what a speed I work through this list. Yeah, that's probably me. I can be slow, or I can be with a lot of energy. I have a lot of energy today, as you have probably noticed. Yeah, so this is City Skylands. I saw my friends from United States Shed and Heather play this on their channel Soccer Players, so I want to play that. I like city builders and so on. They can be very fun. And this is also a game I really want, because this is the kind of game, you know, everyone has that game that they want to buy all the time, but they always forget to buy it, and we don't buy it on sale, or we miss it every time, or we don't have money. This is my that kind of game. I want it for since it was released, but I always have skipped it over for other games. And the game is kind of like a RPG action fantasy with stealth, and you kind of play as Styx, the same Styx that are Styx Master of Shadows and the upcoming Shard of Darkness. And you play as this big orc here, and he smash and bash things, and then you have Styx's stealth and silence things, and he deals things in silence. And you play as a team, so you can use sticks to do stealthy stuff, and you switch between the characters. So that's a game I really want. But always when I want to get it, it's never cheap. If I can get it this time around for 10 euros, I will get it. Because I wanted it for so long. As you can see, you throw sticks there. Yeah. So yeah, guys, this was my list for this summer sale. Yeah, do you have any tips for me? Feel free to share in the comments. I would love to get some tips. You probably get an impression what kind of games I like by watching this video. Or just tell me what you guys gonna pick up this summer sale. And as always, thank you for watching.